Can I roll to see if I know somebody?
That's what I was thinking. I was thinking we could try and bullshit somebody in town to fight our battles.
If you know a guy. Alright, let me think about this.
Oh, wait, hold on. Maybe Logo, right? Logo wants to fight for renown.
That is true. You'd have to order follower.
No, I wouldn't. He has warrior. He just fights.
Scroll down a little bit, because I'm pretty sure there's like a qualifier to that. Like there's you don't have to order follower unless so and so and so and so. As long as the opposition is not terrifying or overwhelming.
Yeah. Is it terrifying or overwhelming?
I'm just gonna tell you right now, yes.
Marie asks, okay, so exactly how bad a dude is this guy? Like, what makes him so tough?
The horror pool kind of looks like, you don't know?
I ain't never been here before. I've barely been out in the swamp for like a month.
He's the avatar of the Lord of Searing Flames.
Oh, yeah, no, we don't want none of that.
Some companions you want.
That's right. It's like, for God's sakes, the man can fly.
Oh, that's something.
Yeah, but I mean, so could Alter, and that guy was a little bitch.
So could us if he could throw us hard enough.
Right, so... I'm just trying to reason things out here a little bit. We have no one we could throw at this guy as a replacement. They won't just take any hapless fuckwit, aside from myself.
I mean, maybe...
You might win. I'm not saying you should do it, but you might win.
We could maybe convince Logo. I'm not for it, but...
Murray, is thinking or something. Like, Murray feels if any one of us were to fight it, she would be the most well-equipped, but that doesn't mean she wants to.
Yeah.
Damien'd be the most willing to give his life for another, but I know you guys don't want me to throw my life again.
Just kind of scratches his head. It's like, you could all fight him at once?
Could we?
Could we?
We can?
Is that an option?
Kind of thinks, I believe it is. We'd have to talk to Atta, but...
You mean we can just go as a team?
If that's an option, would you agree?
I mean, I'm not seeing many alternatives to fighting a holy symbol.
I've never fought a god before. God. Never fought a god.
I thought you went like John Lennon and Ringo Starr.
I was working on it. There's workshop.
So,
I've never fought a god before.
So I just want to point something out. How is when I introduce some issues, I am overestimating your guys' memories. I mean, that doesn't apply to you, Austin, since you weren't here last time. But in this room, who knows of potential fighters who don't exactly have souls? Is that ringing any bells?
Crickets.
No.
Do you not remember the machine?
Oh, wait. Oh, you mean the battle bot that we fought last time?
Okay, no, never mind. I don't want to help you on this. Just.
I mean, if you're talking about like the robot dog, then that's way back south.
Yeah. No, I was thinking of the robot in Emberwell that we fought last time.
Yeah, they have combat droids.
Did they have like more of those? I thought that was one prototype that we just like destroyed.
Yeah, and they didn't say. They say we came down on fucking flying machines, not like
the latest combat droid. But you know what? Fair enough. Yeah, you didn't. Fine. We'll go with this.
I don't know. I just feel like that was like I remember
it didn't seem
that.
like a reasonable option that they'd bring down combat droids with us on this.
Or just
that they would immediately suggest it if that seemed like, oh, this will do.
I mean, they don't want to waste money.
Oh, but diplomatic crisis, like that's okay. I mean, no, Mirai could say, if we had some of those like combat droids, but I feel like that would take a long time. That's something else. I don't know what time scale we have. Like, how long do we have to find a second?
Harapul's saying, all right, so either we negotiate time scale, which I feel would be harder, and perhaps acquisition a combat droid to take your place.
They would take
we negotiate for, I believe so, yes.
All right.
Or we negotiate a triple team.
I'd rather the combat droid, but
I'd rather not waste money.
if we have to fight together, then...
Murray said, how much even do one of these combat droids cost, anyways? The accent's gone. Murray's just in full, like...
$2.
Like Murray's spawned like a cigarette that she's chain smoking.
The of a coxiator costs about 200,000 coin.
Yeah.
I
can see why you wouldn't want to spend that.
I mean, would the Sun Touch be satisfied with a basic model? If it's not picky, I thought this was a whole, reaping a soul sort of deal, but hey, if they'll take a combat unit in the first place, what does it matter the quality?
Very well, I suppose we can lead off with that as our first option, and if that fails, we fall back on the team fights.
But Murray if Murray had taken a different move, she actually would have a move that would be, like, ideal for this.
What would that be?
She can, like, summon, allies that have to do her will of her species.
It, quick! No, okay.
No, it's too late, I'm afraid. Already level 10.
I know.
Well, very well. Well, let's not keep the man waiting. Let's go off and negotiate this.
We could always get just some punk and, like, force them to fight. They don't need a good fight, they just need a fight.
If only Lodi were here.
If only Lodi were here.
That is the point. You could make a recruitment roll.
Oh, there's a good...
there we go, then.
Let's just take advantage of some idiot.
Yeah, okay.
Get Logo to do it.
No. Let's just see if I can find someone.
Wait,
so
what
here's
is...
the thing. If you get Logo to do it, I'm just going to get another follower from this town.
Even so, like, I feel cheesy about that. Like, I want to find someone who, a bit more dispensable.
I don't want to sacrifice my people.
There we go, then. So, who should roll it? Who's got the charisma?
It's not charisma. It's a flat 2d6 plus whatever.
Oh yeah. Let me look at the specifics. No, wait. Before you roll that, Goff. Before you just roll straight 2d6, actually read the move because there's shit to it. Remember now, there's like qualifiers that can bump that up or down. So
yeah, it gets pretty specific.
When you put out word that you're looking to hire help, roll. If you make it known that your pay is generous, +1. What you're setting out to do, +1. That they'll get a share of whatever you find, +1. So, depending on how you word this, and if you have useful reputation, another +1.
I think somebody else should roll.
Alright, so generous pay. So, like, if they survive or otherwise they'll pay, we can, like, I don't know, Murray will put in like 100 coin if anyone else wants to put in. It will go to them if they win or to wherever they want to go if they lose. That can get us a...
I'll put in 2 coin.
Alright, it's pretty clear what we're setting out to do. Whatever, I don't think there's anything we would find for them to get a share of. And I don't think we have a useful reputation. But so that would still be a +2.
It's +2. Who wants to roll? I think it should be Thistlewick since this is your death replacement.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, fine. So I'm the one who's responsible for Marie getting some money. So Marie's use of money, rather.
Oh, look at that!
Absolutely.
Look at that!
Perfect.
Beautiful.
Murray has spent 100 coin for nothing.
I'll make it up to you somehow.
Murray.
Yes.
So,
How much coin do you have now?
50. Well, she'll have 50 after spending this 100.
Oh, okay.
We just find
she has
Jimmy. We
enough.
find Jimmy
yeah.
Cayuga.
I was going to give you like 30 coins.
A really strong man comes forth and says, "If this coward will not face his duty, then I will consider it an honor to face the sun-touched."
Murray's eyes, immediately, sucker spotted, like Looney Tunes. Like, the guy just, fades out and is just replaced with a lollipop. He has a
handlebar mustache. He's super buff.
Murray, immediately, puts on fake thing, pushes up her coconut bra, "Oh, thank you, you big, strong man. Now, here, if you'll just sign this contract, we can get you all set up, 100 coin."
Alright, he looks like, ugh.
Looks like someone had their double.
Alright, well, Thistlewick, just taking a cue, pushes up his chest and is like, "Hey."
Maybe he's into older
grabs his
men,
crotch.
So do you want me to jump in? Maybe
yeah, whatever. We just need to, not piss this guy off.
Yeah.
And get him to die for us. What? Okay, I can't wait for him to just slaughter this god, and this god is actually a little bitch.
Then I'll duel him. Not to the death, though.
Very well. So he rolled at 14. He's perfectly willing. No contract necessary. He only asks that you donate the coin to an orphanage in Yuma.
An orphanage, doesn't matter which one.
Well, no, he writes down the name of the orphanage. I'm not generating a name for an orphanage.
All right.
There you go. All right. Cool. I mean, no. This guy has no pretenses that he's going to live.
Hey, he might
Consider it an honor to die for the sun-touched. So yeah,
well,
there you
and
go.
And for some orphanage.
It's all set up. Very good. All right, so you're gonna stick around to watch the show?
Yeah. Ray wants to see this guy burn.
Damien the forward.
Forward.
All right, so you line up in the crowd. I go Ray wants to see this guy burn. Okay, Eric, what is your damage? What has the guy done to you that you're I understand being relieved that Thistlewick doesn't have to die, but you're actively happy.
He was he was calling Thistlewick a coward. He was at
I mean, he's
and
not
I
wrong.
want to see you burn to death. Or is that a measured response?
He's looking forward to it.
Wow.
If he was oh no, I don't want to die, have mercy, she would feel bad. But this guy's all right, no, you want to die? All right, yeah, I'll watch that. Yeah, all right.
Eric, I'm just going to say that, he's not wrong that Thistlewick looks like a coward in this situation.
Yeah.
Thistlewick looks like an idiot in this situation. I wouldn't say a coward.
Thistlewick, you have it doesn't matter if you take Storied Hero now. Your reputation in Yuma is thoroughly soured.
Okay.
Thistlewick finally has a reputation in a town as being a little bitch.
They see you as both a coward and disrespectful to religion.
Good.
And Murray just sees him as a fucking idiot.
Yeah, you're seen as both a coward and ignorant.
See, Murray, I will say, Murray doesn't think that's fair. Thistlewick being seen as a coward. Like, he just didn't understand. Like, that's a thing to, like, that's something you really have to clarify. Like, okay, you can't just be like, oh, you want to fight? Yeah, sure, good. And then, what do you mean you don't want to die to an actual god? Like, wow, coward, pussy, bitch. Like, Murray thinks that's bullshit. But, I mean, she's not going to raise trouble about it, but...
Alright, so I'm going to resolve some roles in private here.
Have to make sure he doesn't actually kill the god.
Yeah.
God, what if he did? If he became master
Thistlewick would
Slayer?
be... Oh, then Murray actually would see Thistlewick as a coward.
Okay, so... This fight plays out, you're watching. The Sun Touched is let loose, and he immediately lights up like the Human Torch. And they rush forward at each other. The Sun Touch hits him with some, like, combustive fisticuffs. Like, just like you hear an explosion every time his fists land. The fucking handlebar mustache guy fucking suplexes him. They have a real... They like, match, fist for fist, knee for knee. The fucking handlebar guy, punches him in the face and like throws him into the ground, and that's when the Sun Touched gets up, lights up again, and then like sprouts wings of fire and starts flying in the sky. He's shooting fireballs. Muscle guy is dodging. He jumps up, fucking punches, gets him another punch in the face, but then Sun Touched summons like a fucking flaming comet. Of just a gigantic fireball just comes down and just immolates muscle bound.
Well, that's a pretty toasty fight, eh?
Yeah.
I'm glad we weren't in there.
Sun Touched lands. The priests praise him. Everyone shouts praise be, and the ashes of the muscle bar guy are like gathered in this very elegant. What do you keep? An urn.
Yes.
And yeah. And they say, praise be to, I didn't gen a name. Very good. He will go down in history as one of the best fights the Sun Touched has ever had.
They gather his ashes in a very elegant coffee tin.
Yeah.
But, Murray sort of puts her arm over Thistlewick's shoulder, slaps him on the back, brings him in. I'm proud of you, Thistlewick. I mean, you're an idiot, but, you're a smart idiot. You didn't go through. You swallowed your pride. You let your reputation be ruined. You let them call you a coward, but, you're alive, because that would have been you. And I don't know if we even could have brought you back after that, and,
Meanwhile, Thistlewick is like trying to contain this is like King defeated pride and all that.
No, Thistlewick is completely indifferent at this point. He's just like, he had the Hydra yesterday and this today.
Indifferent? Wow, you're letting your character get out of this really easy, Snake.
Yeah. It's just like, that's something.
No, this is coming up later, like fucking...
Death's gonna be like, hey, so why are you such a little bitch? I was watching that.
Absolutely, yeah.
Hey, we beat Death there as well.
An absolute you did not beat Death. Like, you keep, like fucking, like, passing it off as that.
Yeah, we beat Death.
No, he let you go entirely at his discretion.
No, I think we beat him.
Yeah, alright.
This is in character. Damien's just, like, totally gotten too big for his britches.
Even though it was...
Well, if Damien ever rolls last breath, he ain't getting a deal. That's all I'm saying.
Alright, fine. I'm willing to fucking accept that.
But no, Murray does genuinely, as they're walking away, like, this is what, I don't know how you feel, but I'm not joking. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of what you did here.
I'm not... Alright, take back the indifferent thing, because I got to think about this for a moment. Just consider how Visit would feel in this bizarre series of events that just occurred. Just going, well... I don't even know what the fuck I want to do anymore with just be proud of that I'm not dead.
Yeah.
And we'll take this as a lesson moving forward. And hey, Handlebar guy was happy, but I'm probably not coming back here again, both for the town's sake and for my own.
As you return to the inn, people are avoiding eye contact with Thistlewick. Quite a few people are sneering at him.
Murray buys like a big like ice cream sundae dessert and gives it to him, but try and cheer him up.
Nice.
I don't need a big ice cream sundae. I'm fine, Confused, but fine. I'm very
It's
on me.
It's okay if you're seething inside. It's okay. Just
Right.
Wolf gives him the elbow and says, I can set up a fight for you to win.
I don't think that would do. I don't think that would do anything for anyone. But I appreciate the offer, Wolf.
if you need to cry, I have a shoulder for you to cry.
Can I unleash a technique on every individual? Well, no, not on Murray, but on at least 2 people at this table.
I didn't say that in character.
Let's see. How do I split the two? How do I do a 2-1 split? Who wants what technique? Who wants 2 or who wants 1?
Oh, damn it.
Alright, so you're retiring to your rooms for the night then.
Yes.
Could we take another 5-minute break when we were tied rooms? Because I really have to use the bathroom again.
Okie dokie.
I had a lot to drink.
Bathroom
Very
break.
good.
Stop pissing.
Right here.
Huh.
Oh, god damn it. Alright.
Hi.
Huh?
Alright, so we're all here.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah.
Oh.
Actually, I need to go to the toilet. I'm sure.
We are.
Were you
no longer
joking?
all Here.
Yes, he said.
Yes,
said out loud.
I was just
I know.
busting your balls, Neo. I'm here.
Alright, okay, so Snake, start recording.
I did already.
Yeah. Alright, so, you all retire to your rooms for the night then. Thistlewick.
Yeah.
There is a chill down your spine.
Yeah. I get up, turn over. I'm like, yeah. You're here to grill me too. What is it?
Alright, yes, Death is in your room with you. He's playing Jax.
Oh God.
It is just a good. I don't know what the Jacks are made of, but it's Jax. I'm having trouble coming up with more games for him to play.
I mean, eventually you're just gonna have that little mini golf office set thing. You're just gonna be.
His coffee cup's going to say number 1 death.
Yeah.
Number 1 cause of death.
He fails at his round 5 and says, hello, yes, I do have another job for you, as you've probably guessed.
Oh, it's not about that. Well, sure. What's up?
Not about what?
Nothing. It's been a very strange day, all in all. But if it's in humour, I'm just going to say they already don't like me very much.
Oh no, it's not in Yuma. No, I've caught wind of it. You almost fought the avatar of the Lord of Searing Flames.
Yeah. I didn't.
That was a pretty good decision dodging out of that one.
Well, yeah. Let's go with that.
Yes, you might forgive me for part of the reason I'm here. It might just be because I figure you might be able to make use of a few more favors from me if you keep this streak going.
So you're giving me an offer because I managed to avoid death?
Color me impressed. Well, any case, let's get right to it.
I just walk over, and I guess he sat at a table, so I just pull up a chair and just sit across. Getting used to this.
The woman in Custer. She has reneged on a little deal we made back when she almost kicked the bucket. And she's managed to get herself in she's managed to surround herself with the same kind of magic your Litrend did. Though she's not quite as undead as he was.
What's the woman's name?
Her name is Amber Lilac.
That's a nice name.
And I should warn you, she's a decently powerful magic user. But the same rules apply. You take care of her for me, and I will owe you.
Alright. I'll bear it in mind.
Yes, that you should. So, yeah, best of luck not dying before then, and Jax.
That.
Yeah, Thistlewick just goes back to bed.
Yeah.
Okay, that's been an eventful day, all in all.
Absolutely. Alright, so, morning comes.
I feel the next town I'm in, I'm going to put up a charisma roll to get a PR agent and just...
Well, Wolf could be your PR agent.
That'd save some money, but apparently you're going to be in and out a lot, so...
Oh, Murray should have done that last night before we went to bed. So, damn.
What?
Murray wants to challenge Wolf to a,
Nice.
Slap off, basically. Just hit, show me what you got. Non-lethal. Not even a proper
safe.
fight.
My hands can do stun damage, so bring it.
Well, no, in general, Thistlewick stools, non-lethal. I mean, technically, Murray's hands do messy damage, so that's a bit more of a concern, but...
Yeah, I didn't pick the perk to do messy damage.
So,
I don't know. Actually, let me, Ben, if Murray, wants to, can she, not do messy, or can she just not help herself? Does she not know her own strengths?
you can choose to not do messy,
Okay.
if at my discretion.
Alright. I see what that means.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll just be fighting someone, then mid-fight, oh no, you just took Thistlewick's nose off. We'll play that out. I like it.
Oh, yeah, okay, so, Snake, I gotta ask. Yuma or Terrebone?
Terrebone. People in Terrebone were just dicks. I can at least understand the people in Yuma being pissed off.
Yeah, and it was Thistlewick's own fault. In Terrebone, he did nothing wrong. It was just everyone was shit there.
Thistle did nothing wrong.
Okay, so, there is a cart right outside for you, with Salzin in it.
Morning.
Yeah, they've got some fine horses. Yeah, Salzin says, good morning. That ugliness is behind us, I hope.
I would hope so. Diplomatic incident created and avoided, so all in all, let's just say that day was balanced.
Fine. Okay, so, alright, well, we are to take off for Seneca now.
I hop on.
Alright. Alright, so we're gonna undertake a perilous journey, and I guess Wolf's coming with you. Oh, yeah.
Actually, no, that's the thing. I give Murray free coin and I send her off to buy some dungeon rations for me, because I don't want to deal... Because I don't know what the fuck would happen if I tried to do that at this point.
They'd, spit in them.
Yeah, or poison them.
Or shit in them. That's a chop.
Oh, that's drastic. But yeah, Murray goes off to buy some dungeon rations for Thistlewick.
Right. Absolutely. That's 3 coins for 5 uses.
Yeah.
Alright, so, Salzin looks to Wolf and says,
Very little.
Says very little.
He says, who's this?
Oh, this is Wolf.
Hey there. Yeah, I extend my hand out.
He shakes it and says, are you coming along?
Well, you figured we could give him a lift to the next,
Sure, eh?
Oh, very well. I suppose there's strength in numbers.
This guy's plenty tough.
What is Wolf's wisdom?
Like 9?
Hmm.
Yeah, 9 wisdom, 8 intelligence.
So, time to undertake a perilous journey. No bonuses this time.
Alright, Murray should probably scout again.
I'll navigate.
Leaving me to quartermaster.
Yeah.
Very good.
Or Wolf could quartermaster.
Wolf could. Wolf. What's your
Sure,
wisdom?
I'll quartermaster.
All right, very good.
He has a +0.
Alright,
Yeah, I guess do nothing.
let's navigate. Okay.
Wow.
Nav, super hard. You just really want to get the fuck out of Yuma.
Yeah. I was up all night studying maps to fucking leave. Just like, okay.
Oh, look at that +1.
Yeah.
Yee. Look at you go. Alright, so, alright, first off, Murray, choose 1.
What was the navigate? Okay,
Yeah.
we'll make a discovery then, if the navigate was a 15.
It's a beauty, it's grace. Alright, so, and also, Austin, you also have to choose 1 from managed provisions.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah,
Hmm.
in the Discord. These are your
I'll go
options.
find the move.
He just
These are
comes
your
out.
options. I put in the Discord.
If he takes like the +1, he just comes out with like several protein shakes. Just made
There you
these.
go.
Oh yeah, I prepare excellent food.
Ooh.
Very good. Very good. Everyone who licks their lips takes +1 forward.
So let's see. I have to describe the food. Let's see. Wolf makes a old family classic of roasted pigeon on biscuits.
Nice.
Ooh.
I lick my lips.
Yeah, Murray licks her lips. She licks her finger-looking good pigeon.
Alright.
Everyone make con checks for bird flu.
Very good. And it's time
I fail, I die.
to roll a 3, and then a D, and then a 12.
Funny.
And 3. Okay. Roll another D12. Okay. All right. Roll a 2D12.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. Murray.
Yeah.
Around. So like the cart is essentially traveling. Trying to go along the borders of the bronze plains,
Gotcha.
or headed down that way. And you, off to the side of the desert, right over here,
Okay.
you find just a bunch of swords just stuck in the ground.
Nice.
Yeah.
Discern realities. Oh, okay. Well, I guess any creatures nearby then? I'm concerned by this being a difficult question to answer.
Oh, no creatures nearby. Sorry, I cut out. God damn it.
Alright. So yeah, Murray, looks down to Horace, what do you think, Horace?
Down to Horace. I mean, Horace doesn't really have any opinions on
All
this.
right, yeah. Murray is going to inspect further. Look at these swords. So are they just lying there? Or are they like stabbed into the ground?
Yeah, they're all stabbed into the ground in like a grid-like formation.
Oh, a grid-like formation. Like how big? How many? Like how big an area is this? They're stabbed into the ground over.
I mean, there's about there's 25 of them in a perfect, 5x5 square.
All right. Yeah. Murray looks closer. She's not gonna try and pull one out at the moment. A bit apprehensive.
All right.
I guess you can try spouting lore. She's been adventuring for a while now. Maybe she's heard a rumor. No.
No.
Murray's really she actually has like minus like 4 intelligence or something. It's the only explanation for these fucking rolls. Yeah. Murray's gonna go back and talk to the party, see if they know what's up, because she doesn't want to just start messing with something potentially like this without consulting the team.
Yeah, I'll try and spout lore on this. I feel I might know something. I know the bare minimum.
You want me to try and throw in?
That looks like a graveyard to you.
Okay, yeah. That's probably a graveyard, maybe a few soldiers or something. Their swords pinned in the ground.
Oh, that helps.
Our wolf also sees that it is a graveyard.
We're in agreement.
I wonder who's buried here.
I don't even know where we are.
But yeah, I do.
Oh, okay, so that's for who's buried there.
Yeah.
Ara, Wolf, you know that if those are swords, it's definitely some warriors.
Warrior's funeral, then. For all of them.
Warriors tend to be pretty poor. And, it would be disrespectful and all that.
Yeah, that too. But, hang on. I'm going to discern realities about it, I suppose. See if I can get anything out of it. But, I go and have a cursory glance and don't know anything.
Yeah.
I thought I'd be an expert on this subject, but...
out of curiosity, Murray, just look at the sword. About, what tags would one of these swords have?
Let's see. I'd say probably, +1 damage, clumsy, two-handed.
Okay.
How old do they look? Are they rusted? Are they recent?
Rusted, yes.
Okay. So this is an old gravesite. Yes.
Well, I guess it would be better not to mess with them.
Yeah.
Even if they might have been, fantastically wealthy warrior kings with treasures unimaginable buried with them. Probably not.
Are you trying to convince yourself to do this or not?
No.
Alright, let's keep moving then.
It's a shame you can't, call up Death on the phone, ask him about...
Hey, if I had a favour then maybe, but I would not waste it on a 5x5 square of swords.
Yeah, but maybe if you had, your own shellfish, some sort of shellfish, like a mussel or a scallop or something, you could talk to Death for... he might know who died here.
Oh,
if there was...
What if Justice knows? What if these were just men?
Just men.
What if it was a just act that they were killed?
So, alright. So, you reach... So you keep moving forward. Here is when night falls, and you have to take a rest. You have to make camp. All right. So decide watch order.
I'll go first, actually.
All right.
Second, I suppose.
I guess Murray will take third watch then.
Yeah.
We'll let Wolf sleep.
He is our guest in the party.
It's wisdom, right? For
Yes, it's wisdom for Take Watch.
Yeah.
Thank God.
Nice.
Alright, good.
Oh, look at
Very well. Well memed. Well memed.
The night passes by and we see all of it.
Let's see. Murray,
Yes.
in the dark, you spot not coming towards you or anything, but decently close. It's a large lizard-like creature with sharp horns.
Ooh. So you said not coming near us, right?
Yeah, it doesn't seem to take notice of you.
Let's try a spout war on. Oh my God! Look at that.
Well, I'll be.
Wow.
This is like the first 10 Murray has ever gotten on a spout lore.
There's a Dalkabara.
Nice.
They have extendo necks. Like their necks are basically snakes.
That's exciting and potentially dangerous.
Ooh.
Their horns carry some mystical properties and are valued alchemical ingredients.
Yeah, Murray is gonna not, at this point she's gonna keep a very close eye on it. If it moves at all closer to the party or like seems to be looking at us, Murray will wake people up, quietly, so try. But for the moment we'll just observe until it passes on.
Passes on, no problem.
All right, yeah. Well, once Murray just goes back. At one point, we're not in nice tropical beachy. While everyone else is asleep, Murray changes back out of the beach clothes back into her normal outfit.
Oh, darn.
Nice. Very good.
Wait, did she wear that to the fight between the Sun Touched and Muscle Man?
Yeah.
Okay.
It was still sort of tropical resort. It was very resort-esque in Yuma. There were public baths and whatnot. It was still a good place to wear a bikini. And
all right. Morning comes. You're all none the worse for wear, and it's time to perilous journey again.
All right.
Ray keeps the hat on, though. She keeps the hat on.
I'll repeat. Hopefully, I'll repeat what I was doing, and hopefully the result as well.
Oh no.
Oh hey.
Who's quarter mastering?
Oh, here, I'll roll it. Yeah, 1 second.
Mastering provisions.
Yeah. Nice.
Oh, eat double rations.
Oh.
Hey, horse is one less load now.
Yeah.
I have
Alright,
2
I'm-
rations.
Yeah, I'm low on rations now.
I've got 3 uses left. Do we still
have
have a
4 uses
+1
left.
from yesterday? Oh no, wait, we probably used it in our
Oh
fucking
yeah,
wisdom checks.
yeah.
Yeah.
Even though we all passed anyways.
Yeah.
We got 2 12s and an 11. No, wait. No, we got an 11 and 2 12s. No, not 2 12s and an 11. An 11 and 2 12s. There's a difference.
Okay.
Well, while everyone else is just fucking this up, I'm navigating okay.
Well, like a fail on a scout is a lot less bad if the navigation isn't bad. Like, I don't know, the fails on a scout. I think the worst one is like getting lost. That seems, that kind of sucks.
So, let's say, Murray, you wander off the beaten path a bit,
All right.
and you trip. You trip over a rock, and when you look up, in front of you are 2 Dalkabaras.
Oh,
How do you spell that, by the
hissing
way?
at you. Hissing at you. There.
Just,
Yep. And one of their necks lunges at you.
Alright, defy danger. Let's, dex this one. That's a 7.
This was a scout thing, right? So
Yeah.
Yeah,
on your own.
she's alone.
yeah.
It's never just, the weather gets a bit, it never, just starts raining a bit, gets a bit drizzly. No, it's always death lizards.
Or
Oh, the weather got worse. The weather got worse once.
You're right, it did get worse once in the mountains, yeah.
Let's see. You can get out of the way and avoid damage, but you'll fall on your butt and you'll be on your backside.
Yeah, Maria will fall on her butt.
Yep. You avoid that attack and you trip. And now the other Daukabara is about to stomp on your ass.
Maria, can I, shoot it? Try and shoot it first. My gun is forceful. Blast it back.
No, it's too close.
Alright, well, could I just try, kicking it back, then? I guess that would be powering through.
Yeah, that would be powering through.
It's a 7.
Alright, so you can kick it back. Drop your gun. You will drop your scattergun in this struggle.
Alright. Yeah, I'll drop the scattergun for now.
Alright, very good. Scramble to your feet. The one that tried to attack you with its neck extends its neck to snap at you again.
Alright, I guess Dex again. Oh, look, and 3 7s in a row. I'd sure like to attack at some point. That would be nice.
This is like a David Cage cutscene. You're just always barely fucking on top of the situation.
Let's see. You can dodge out of the way, but something out of your back pocket.
You know what? Moray's just gonna take a hit for once.
Alright.
I need to end the cycle. Moray needs to attack.
Alright, you're gonna take the hit. Very good.
Yeah.
So yeah, its mouth comes around your torso and it snaps its jaws shut right around you.
Okay.
8 damage.
Okay. Alright, Moray just says, wrong move, and she's gonna hack and slash.
Is that like her favorite line or something? Is that like her go-to line?
She said it twice!
Wrong move? She said it.
She's
This is the
workshopping
second
it.
time she's said it.
This is the third time she said it.
What's the first time?
That was the first time was in Old Tensis.
I don't remember that.
I do.
Wow.
I don't think it's wrong to have a catchphrase. You just gotta start workshopping it.
Moray has some really cool one-liners, but she never has opportunities to use them, because she's always fighting, shit like this. Alright. So yeah, but gonna hack and slash. Use
Alright.
those claws. Fucking Jesus!
Yeah.
Look at these 7s. Alright. Damn. Yeah, there we go. Fuck you. Look at those 8s.
You just straight up slash right through its neck, and its neck just comes clean off its body.
Perfect.
And but in its death throes, its bite tightens around you again, and you take 9 damage. Okay. The other Daukabara hisses at you.
Alright, this time Moray's gonna use her whip. Hack and slash.
Oh, you're gonna hack it. It lunged at you.
Oh, did it lunge at me? Alright, Moray's gonna dodge again. And I swear to God, if this is another fucking... Oh, it's a 9. Well, it's the same thing.
9. Alright, well, let's see. It'll nab something out of your back pocket.
You know what? Fine.
Little thief.
All right. Very well. You dodge out of the way, but its neck kind of comes around your back pocket. What do you? Oh yeah.
Well, everything's in her bag, not in her pockets.
Oh God, that's right. Yeah, you've decided you have a duffel bag.
Hmm.
I was gonna grab something on your purse. Do you have
I guess.
anything in your
Well,
pocket?
okay. What she has not in her her whip is normally on her hip, as is her
I
gun,
shouldn't have
but she's
specified
holding the
back
whip.
pocket. It'll
Yeah.
nab something you have on in your gear.
The banjo is not in the bag. It's like on the side of the bag.
Bag with her, right?
Yeah, she has the bag on her shoulder, but I mean, like, I'm just like,
Okay. Well, not specifically the back pocket. Then it'll grab something
Yes.
out of your bag. There we go.
I was just gonna say yes, but the only things that aren't in the bag is the gun, which is on the ground, the whip, which is in her hand, and the banjo, which is on the side of the bag.
All right. Well, either way, you feel a tear from your bag. You hear a tear from your bag, and when you turn around, you notice some jewels spilling out of its mouth.
All right, no, Mariah. Oh no, you don't. Yeah, she's gonna whip it good. There we go. There's an 11. I don't think I'll need it. I won't take the extra. Alright, so yeah, that's 11 with messy and forceful. Just like whip it across essentially across the face.
Yeah. You just like tear its entire neck in half, essentially, and the gems spill out along with a lot of blood. And it falls over.
Alright, yeah. Murray immediately gets down and starts trying to pick up every single gem, like sucks the blood up, polishes them up nice. Gotta get them looking presentable.
They're pretty bloodied. You know what? Roll intelligence.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
A good
Jesus
point
Christ.
you made. Alright, they're devalued by 50 coin.
Alright. Murray's intelligence rolls are really unfortunate. Like, even for a -1, she just rolls really badly on int.
Alright, very good.
And the party didn't even turn up.
Yeah, alright. So yeah, Murray just like regroups with the party. Like, just...
What the fuck happened to you?
Ooh,
Lizards.
Feeling okay?
Yeah, I'm alright. I've seen worse.
What's your health at?
13.
Okay. Jesus.
Maybe you should trail back a bit.
And, now then, as for that 9 on Navigate. So you make your way, the cart, crosses through Terran's territory. Right around over here. Like halfway between the Drake House and the Galbraith Hut.
And they're having a fight.
That'd be badass, actually. No, the cart comes to a full stop. Harapul looks out the
I was just like saying something wrong to like Salzan and Harapul.
Salzan Harapul is one man.
Salzan Harapul. We surely should have decided on
it's
second and
Salzan
last
and
names.
Harapul.
Yeah, I know. I said Salzan and Harapul because you've been interchangeable with them as names.
Because his name is Salzan Harapul.
All
right. So, he turns around and says, "Oh boy, we've got a lummox in the way."
You what? I look out ahead.
Sure enough, basically just standing in place, and kind of, like moving, very slowly, is a kind of large, kind of Spinosaurus-esque creature, and it has a smaller head at the end of its tail.
Jesus.
Okay, then. I'm going to spout lore about this. See if I recognize the creature, recognize whether it's violent or not. if it will ignore us, if we're considerate.
Hey, there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, you've heard of these things. They basically just like to move between bodies of water. They do not appreciate their movement being impeded in any way. Typical, typical protocol for this situation is just let it pass and just drive past it once it's or go behind it.
Yeah, okay.
But you do know that they are also highly valued for their tough hide. Blacksmiths love making armor out of that stuff.
Okay, I'm not gonna do that at this moment.
You're not going to be a big game hunter.
No. Anyone else feel like pressuring either way on this one?
I don't think Maria has a say because I think she's ahead of it or something. I don't know. That's up to Nia, but
You're with the party.
okay.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, Maria sighs. I guess not.
We should live and let live on this one. We're carrying precious goods.
Harpool nods and says, "Yeah, we'll just wait until it's a decent ways off. These things have personal space issues, from what I understand." All right. Once it's made, a further, or if it's a little further away, your trek continues onwards, and by nightfall, Seneca is within sight.
Nice.
Nice.
It's been a while.
Yeah. The
Yeah.
guards let you through. They wave hello.
Stable horse and as usual.
Yeah.
Stable.
Yeah, you've made it to Seneca. Harpool turns around and says, "Right, well, I will be meeting with people at the castle and securing my own place to stay. In the meantime, I'm sure you have a usual place."
That we do.
Yeah.
Cheap too. Pretty much free for us.
Yeah, and he nods and says, "Well, when I'm sure when your services are needed, you will be summoned to the castle."
Indeed.
But yeah,
Right.
Thistlewick pretty much just retires for the evening after that.
Yeah, Maria does as well. Get her beauty sleep. Maria's been happy with this. She liked Bile Rock a lot. And, despite Thistlewick being a massive idiot, he also did, take the high road in not dying.
Of course.
Yeah, I think Wolf's gonna go hang out and find his fight club in the city.
Okay.
He's never been here before.
Okay. Is that like a thing that we have to work on, or?
No, I mean it just exists.
All right, cool. Yeah. Your fight club's probably meeting in like a peasant bar.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just get rowdy with them.
Absolutely. There are probably some beast folk in there. You know what? Absolutely. You know who's in there. You know who's fucking in your fight club in Seneca.
Of course.
It's fucking he's in that. He's right in there with you.
You cut out.
skipped.
It's fucking Incineroar from Pokemon. He's absolutely in your.
Oh, nice.
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 All right. So, the morning arrives. Freya, familiar face shows up. It is Hallett.
Hello, how's it been?
Oh, yes, it's we haven't seen you in a while. It's a good, you arrived, casual, actually. We actually figured this job might take a lot longer. Uh, yes, but dealing with Harpool will be quite the negotiations. And especially with the promise we made to Johan, about not working for any violent purposes. Might be a stickler for the terms Harpool is expecting.
Yeah, I didn't consider that, what with their town's death robot agenda. I'm sure you could work something out.
Yes, that is where we come in. That's our part of the job. Your job is just to get the Emberstone here. Alright, Harpool says, I believe payment is in order, and, your payment for this job is to the tune of 100 coin each.
Great. Ray's been reimbursed for what she fucking spent.
It's just. Oh, and I'm.
Oh, Murray did retrieve her gun, by the way. I didn't say that. I don't want Ben to actually me later.
I now have
Be able
300
to
coin.
reach a consensus within the week. You're free to do what you like, but I do believe we will have one final job for you at the end of all this.
One final job. Does that mean we're getting cut off after that? No more work.
Oh, no. As in, one final job for this specific task, our ambition.
Alright.
Yeah, it's been an interesting few weeks, I'll say.
Oh, what happened, if I may ask?
Once all this is over, we can have a beer and I'll explain, but it's a long story. Like, you say we're ahead of schedule, it definitely doesn't feel like it.
That definitely does sound like a story saved for a celebratory drink. Very well, I am needed back at negotiations. You will do as you will. Right, and he takes off.
I then turned to Marie at this point and said, you met that bloke, Uziel.
Oh, yeah. That's right. Good thinking.
We should probably go and check up on him.
Yeah.
See if he wants to have to take a look at these things.
That's right. Does Marie still have... Okay, she has the map and journal, both. She should probably give those to him, along with... we'll see it. Let's go hit him up. Or we could wait until morning to do... Oh, no, but this
it is morning, isn't it?
Oh, it is morning.
Yeah.
It is morning.
Okay, yeah, let's do that. Let's go hit him up. Yeah,
Absolutely.
You're gonna like this guy, Wolf. He's fun.
Good old Samuel.
Does he keep 2-4 around? I could really go for one.
Probably. He's a bit of a party animal.
Yep.
When you were last at his place, you saw a pretty sizable alcohol collection.
Yeah.
I mean, there were wines, there was fucking expensive vodkas, all kinds of stuff.
He knows how to party.
All right. So, once you make your way, his butler recognizes you and says, "Here to see the master again."
Yep.
Yeah.
Got some stuff he'll be interested in.
He's in his study.
Thank
Butler,
you.
huh? This must be a pretty fancy fellow.
Yeah, he's wealthy. He's cool though. He knows how to party.
Yes.
So you've said.
He's a bit of an... What was he, a noble?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah,
Like one of the hoity-toity kind?
not exactly. He got pretty bloody
So-
excited when we were showing him this stuff, so... He ain't stuck up, I don't suppose.
So yeah, like once you get to the study, you know, it's the it's the typical scene. He's reading he's reading one of his books by an open fire. He's wearing one of those rich guy coats in his nice comfy couch.
A smoking jacket.
He's smoking. He has, you know, a nice glass of a tall glass of vodka.
Brandy.
Let's say. Or yes.
Wow, you're comfortable.
As Uziel, how's it going?
Hey!
Ah, hello, my friends.
We found what we came to you about.
Yep. And Murray, you know, goes in her bag. Here's the journal and the treasure map, first of all. And this is what we found. And, you know, pulls out the Blade of Bloody Conquest and, you know, motions for Thistlewick to pull out his one.
Yeah, I pull out mine. I just say about the one she's holding. Be careful of that thing.
Well, be careful of both of them, but
I mean, mine doesn't
So
cause
these are the.
problems just on contact.
So this is the legendary treasure of the. This is the treasure of the legendary pirate Ep. Then.
yep.
Yeah.
This one deals plus 1d6 damage.
Well, if I may, well, by the gods, if I'm not mistaken, this is the Blade of Bloody Conquest.
Well, it makes you real mad when you use it, but, you know, mad and good at hurting people.
And this is the Blade of Violation. I've never really been comfortable with that name.
Yes. These are quite the relics you found. Now, this is very, very interesting.
Yes.
Oh, I guess Murray did have the swords not in the bag, too. I forgot about that.
Are they for sale?
Potentially that one definitely is.
Yeah, I don't mind giving up this.
The Blade of
Oh,
Violation?
yeah, I'd be willing, depending on, you know, I might be willing to sell the Sword of Bloody Conquest. It's done us well, but...
Well, how does 150 for the Blade of Violation sound?
I'll take it. You can probably get more out of this than I ever will. Not the kind of blade I'd use. And Thistlewick hands it over.
Yeah, and he hands you, he claps his hands, his butler brings you 150 coin.
Ooh.
And he's looking over the Blade of Bloody Conquest and thinks, now this would be perfect, this would be a perfect mantelpiece for my new fireplace. Sound.
What was it you cut up?
How does 300 sound?
And Murray sort of, you know, weighs the sword, and all due respect, I don't know, I feel like a blade like this needs to see action. Needs to be out, it needs to be used, you know? I feel bad just putting it on a mantle, even for the coin.
Ah, yes, too right. I respect that.
I almost
like-
thought, like, before when you said sound, you were like, it was like this thing in English, like, yeah, sand, lad, sand.
I respect that. You're absolutely right. Keep it and keep it and be sure to tear asunder many a demons with it.
And Murray, you know, gives a thumbs up, you know, full pose.
Very good. All right, and he's like, very well. I greatly appreciate this. This was quite the find.
And of course, you know, the map itself in the journal. Well, actually, no, the map wasn't a relic. He made the map for us, I think. But the journal, you know, like, you know, keep that. That's yours.
Very well, too right. Thank you.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Well, all right, yeah.
yeah. You wanna go get a drink before we bugger off? We got just finished the job.
I've got a drink right here. He says, as Uziel says.
Damn, drinking indoors.
Fishing is brandy.
Yeah, suppose you do.
Pretty sure this guy is completely toasted.
I mean, he's sitting by the fire, he's completely toasty.
Yeah, he says, yes. So, you know what? Take some brandy on the way out. I'd come with you, but I don't think I can get up and stand in this state.
He's actually seeing like 6 of us right now.
Don't mind if I do. Refill my Mickey. He pulls out a flask from out of his vest.
All right.
His butler pours some fine brandy into it.
Murray chugs some through a funnel.
Fizzlewick sips some and has to adjust.
The same, really. He's not trying to overindulge. At least for not.
No, right? Like, you know that scene in Trailer Park Boys with the like that.
You don't even
Very
need the
good.
funnel then.
Yeah.
You just have to Leahy it. You just have to Leahy the whole fucking thing.
Yeah.
I always feel
I'm glad
sorry
I could
for
save that
actor.
one scene in Trailer Park Boys and just it's instantly communicated what I'm talking about.
I mean, it's more than one scene in Trailer Park Boys. I'm sure there's several shots of Leahy doing that.
I really need to play a character that has the gimmick of like Julian, where they just always have a drink in one hand.
All right, so you've that's that loose end tied up. What now?
I have an idea, but it's not for some sessions yet, and I need something else before it, so everyone else go ahead.
Well, I was gonna say, I feel like, Thistlewick has that whole pressing matter on Flint Beach.
I know, it's related to that, but I need...
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Alright, I'm just gonna say it. The pirates. I need some bargaining chip, though. I need something more interesting to give to the pirates. As kind of like, hey, help me fucking attack this fucking place. Especially because we pissed them off last time. But we didn't spill the beans, so, you know.
You pissed them off. And they're
You
like,
just disappointed them.
Yeah.
Hey, Neo, my personal quest, is it too late to try and do that, or?
no. You can do it whenever you want. It's just a matter of convincing the rest of the party to do it.
Oh, actually, that's the thing.
I've been pretty on the side, to be honest, but I do want to try and
Go for one of my not sound selfish or something. I do want to try and start being a bit more proactive because there hasn't really been much for Damien to do. So.
That's fine.
In general, this session, Murray had a fight like at the end. Like,
We had a very holiday session. This was the obligatory holiday.
yeah, Austin came in on like the least action-packed session we've had.
I know.
Like,
I'm not even
like
gonna
there
find an
was
alignment.
a Hydra like showed up, and then we just sort of like decided to not fight it after a few defied days. Grant Austin did something. He ripped off a head and threw it at the Hydra, and then we were like,
Which was pretty rad.
let's step back a few feet and then watch. Then Thistlewick didn't fight someone, and then Murray killed 2 lizards. That's
Before
the
we could even arrive to help.
Like, I'm not even gonna fulfill my alignment. It's been so like non-actiony.
Yeah, this is like the least actiony.
I need the name again. Sorry, Neil.
For what?
My target.
In the scrap heap, Hawk.
Hawk?
Hawk. His name is Hawk. That's the guy Justice wants you to
I really,
recognize.
really hope he's a Falcon person.
I hope he's the main character of Dragon Age 2.
Fuck, did I already make that joke? I feel like I made that joke already now.
It's a good joke to make.
That spelling? Or is it I got an E?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, I think I spelled it with an E in my notes. I'm unsure. I just
Oh, you
assumed
didn't.
Hawk as a... Oh, I got it right. Good. I didn't assume an E on the end of Hawk.
See, I assumed an E.
So did I.
I assumed it now, but apparently not back then.
I hope his first name is
I think you've managed to catch on to how names go in the scrap heap. You've had Blackjack, Saber, Mace, and now Hawk.
Yeah, they're very straightforward
my
people.
spells tab. Current target, and then I'm putting this in my spells
Oh,
tab.
yeah, that's actually a thing. When we do go back to the bar, when we're just all together again, actually, No, I'm not. It's really contrived, but I'm not gonna snub Wolf on this one. I'm just gonna assume Wolf will buy it when I just bring the group together and say, "All right, Def spoke to me again. We've been on the road. I probably had time to give him the gist." So, oh yeah, Def visits me occasionally and tells me to kill people. By the way,
Yeah.
just want you to know. But I do say, so Def visited again. There's a woman in Custer. Now, like before, we're not under any obligation, but if we want a favour from Def, she's the ticket, essentially.
I want to jump in with just, this is our character. Did I ever actually bring up, I feel like I may have, or did I keep it a secret about my target?
You did not bring up Hawk. They know about the spirit of justice.
We don't know about this specific target, though.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Because you explained why you had to kill that other guy, but you haven't told us about the new target.
Well, I guess Damien remembers. Wait, Custer. But yeah, I actually had another assignment, and it's in Scrap Heap for a person named Hawk. I'm not sure what he said. It was Hawk, definitely, I think. In Scrap Heap.
So we have like a week, and we have objectives up here, here, and here.
Yeah, but mine isn't urgent at all.
Yeah.
Mine is like if I want a favour called in, so we can put mine on the back burner.
Well, one of yours, because there's also,
Yeah, there's also the guy in prison.
That seems a bit more urgent, but that also seems dangerous, and a favour from death might be useful.
Yeah.
I don't even remember if mine gives me a favour. I think just once this person.
I think they just hey, buddy. So, I mean,
mine would be on the way.
We could do that and then, go to Custer and then to Flint Beach. That would be in a sort of direct-ish path.
Well, we don't have to assault the prison if we do go to Flint Beach. We can scout it out. Have a look-see.
I remember when Thistlewick was dead and we put him in a wheelbarrow, tied to Horace.
I mean, Thistlewick doesn't remember that. He was dead.
Damien doesn't reveal those details.
I think I walked outside, saw the wheelbarrow, and put two and two together.
I put the most expense to giving your body some dignity while we transport.
Did you at least put a pillow in there?
Pillow?
No.
He's not made of money. He spent 2 coin. He's the richest one out of all of us.
It's true, I have 294 coin.
He probably considered putting some straw in there to fill my body in and said, nah, that's a bit rich, and just pulled some grass out of the ground. He's like, that'll do.
See, if we were to go to, we could go to Scrap Heap, then go to Custer, then go to Flint Beach, because that would that would do Damien's thing. Then we could get a favor from Death in Custer, and then be well prepared for Flint Beach. And hey, if we're doing that, we might as well take the road by going down to Coral, going through here, and going back through Terrebonne first on the way to Scrap Heap. That go along the roads.
I'm fine with that.
All right, we're going to take a week-long trek. All right, yeah. We'll do that. How much longer are we playing today, by the way? Because it just came up on 10. And I've got work tomorrow.
I think we could.
I think we could probably.
I think we're wrapping up. We're figuring out next session.
Yeah.
I said that as a joke, by the way. I don't know if that carried through. Just LOL. Go through Terrebonne again for.
Do you wanna?
I mean, it seems like a pragmatic route, considering it's otherwise dead water and parched lands.
Well, yeah, we could go and then cut north of Regent Springs, through the Bronze Plains, and
That's fair too. Yeah,
that's a lot shorter.
Yeah, we'll do that. All
right. So, do you want to end sesh here?
Sure.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
And next
Very
time
good.
we'll hopefully fight things more. I mean, it's mostly
Show
my
me your
fault that we
bonds.
didn't.
Show me your bonds.
All right. I made one with Wolf. Wolf is a fierce and impressed warrior who has a better approach to combat than Thistlewick.
Yeah.
I don't know, it seems more sensible, less foolish than Thistlewick's, get killed and not ask questions approach.
Sensible. I'm just
I
gonna
didn't
stand
die,
there
and I asked questions. Just too late.
You asked, yeah.
But that's not the same as not asking questions.
Alright, but that's not advanced. One of the ones with Thistlewick, though, advanced kind of twice, but I'll just, say it once. So, the one about Thistlewick, why is it? Thistlewick fears death and will swallow his pride to avoid dying a pointless death, but he's still a moron. And then Damien.
Intermediate there.
It was just about Thistlewick, fearing death, but still a moron. So that was the emphasis was more on being a moron. He doesn't want to die, but he's too much of an idiot to ask if a match is to the death or not. But then, he actually went to lengths to not fight the match that would probably get him killed, and that's impressive. So that modified the advancement, but still, I don't know. It's still the same thing, just the emphasis is on a different point.
Mm-hmm.
Sus.
And that's Murray's bonds.
Well, so Damien's still the same.
Yeah, they nothing's changed with Damien. Both are still.
Alright, well. Who else has bonds? Hey, Wolf, do you have you've created bonds, right?
I'm going to make bonds, yeah.
Alright, cool. Well, in the meantime,
I am wording Murray's, so
I can go over the ones I have.
I have one.
Yep.
Thistle is wising up from his past experiences, taking a moment to think if the situation could lead to his harm, which I like. Murray's still saying, I don't really think I have one for Wolf because we didn't really interact.
Over Damien. You just wrote down Wolf.
Yeah, I wrote down that because not because there's one, because that's just there.
Yeah.
Come up with something.
Alright, I'll take an XP for advancing one with Thistlewick.
Yes.
And, what bonds do you have?
Me?
Yes.
Alright, let's see. So, first off, Thistlewick seems too soft. I'll teach them to go the distance. I could learn a thing or two from Marius.
Murray.
Right.
S, don't be silent.
It's a French pronunciation. It's a French.
That's stupid. You're Southern.
She's Cajun. French names are...
And Damien's purse strings seem too tight. Wonder what I can do to make him loosen up.
Nice.
Oh.
Alright.
I see what you do.
You could be a pretty girl and catfish him.
Alright. And Snake, where you at?
I'm trying to reword Murray's, but it's because it's been for a while that Murray, when it comes down to it, is naive and would make a poor decision, but she hasn't done that in ages. At all. It happened in the Incubus session, which was fucking ages ago, and it just hasn't really advanced from there, so I'm trying to, reword it in a way that, Murray has gotten a bit more, not world-weary, but knowledgeable. She recognized what was going on with the Sun Touched, essentially. She's kind of picked up on the pattern with, in regards to what Thistlewick does, in regards to a lot of things. Also, it was a bit weird that she got... no, that's not weird. Just saying, letting me handle the business decisions whilst also being a moron, but no, that's two different forms of intelligence. I'm trying to think of wording. And it's tricky. It's tricky. But I'll just say the one that I have with Wolf at the moment. Damien's hasn't advanced. He's still immediately, offering his life for mine, so it kind of reinforced it, but not really advanced. But the one
that when I was saying I'll do it, that was me joking. I wasn't actually in character.
No, Murray was willing to, fight that on.
I mean, Damien is, but it's already
the one
it's been made apparent already. So
the one I made for Wolf was Wolf seems a tough fighter. His style is hardy, and perhaps his club could be useful to me.
right.
Actually, yeah. Could I?
Give me a moment on Murray.
Is it too late to add a bond? Because if I would,
Oh, you can add a barn. You can add a bond. Yeah.
it would definitely be that. It'd be like. Although I didn't really speak to him, I can see that Wolf is strong and capable so far. Or is
Alright.
it not too simple?
That's fine.
All right, I've got mine with Murray.
Go for it.
So now, after that, Thistlewick is feeling like he's slacking. Kind of in regards to Murray, in regards to the doors, in regards to fighting, in regards to what he's brought to the table. So Murray's is seemingly wise to the world a bit more, still seeing wonder in it though. It's clear she has my back, but I feel I need to earn my keep.
Okay.
I think that's fair after the last couple of sessions.
Yeah. That's fair. I'd say that's fair.
I put one. I'll be sure to open up to Wolf.
All right.
Whoa.
Because Damien's been in the background. But
Yeah.
he's really quiet.
All right. There we go. All right. So alignments. Where are we at?
I didn't have a chance.
What is your
I don't think I did
alignment?
mine either.
Mine is good. Take a beating to spare another. I literally didn't have a chance.
You did have
Well,
the chance, it was just denied to you.
Well, you also had the but you also probably would have died, so it wouldn't have mattered too.
Well, no, because I actually take half damage from things.
Even so, like,
That thing could fly and shoot comets.
No, I thought you were talking about the Hydra fight.
no, we were
No.
talking about the.
Oh,
You
yeah,
often
no,
you
that
said
thing-
like,
that
"Hey,
thing
I'll
would've
fight the
kicked my
sun
ass.
touched."
Yeah, no, that thing would have kicked my ass.
Damien feels stronger. I've upgraded his strength to 13 strength.
To elaborate, the sun touched that giant fireball move. That if that would have been a real fight, that's a 3d6 damage.
Ignoring armor?
Yeah. Not ignoring. No, not ignoring. I don't
I
think.
could have survived that.
Yeah.
But it's a matter of that and other attacks. Actually, what's the wolf's damage dice?
I do D8 plus D6 plus 1.
That's what Murray does.
Wow.
Murray also rolls twice and keeps the better result, but
Oh, nice.
yeah, but that's cute too. That's nice too. That's
Hey, let's compare stats. What's your HP?
26.
26. Oh, wow. But I take half damage. Go fuck yourself.
How embarrassing! You turned up with the same health pool.
I appreciate that they have the same health pool and damage, but Murray
Wait. What
rolls
about armor? What's your armor?
2 armor.
3.
Wow.
Get out of here.
Yeah, but do you regenerate limbs and all your health every time you make camp?
No, but I take half damage.
Oh, Murray also has Forceful and Messy on her hands.
Yeah, I
And-
could get those, but I didn't. I didn't need them. Instead, I got Luchador.
So, did Damien steal from his victims?
No, I didn't have one.
Damien didn't have
Thistlewick.
victims.
Did Thistlewick duel a worthy opponent?
We all know the answer to that is no.
I think Thistlewick should lose an XP.
Actually,
Look at how
actually-
much he didn't.
Actually, that's the thing. You can change alignments, right? Like on a session. I don't know if that. Like, I remember I did it once in Ithaca.
No, you can change alignments if you
I
think
might.
it no longer represents
Yeah.
you.
Yeah, I might change that. Even though the part's called Arcade Duelist, but I don't know. There's part of me wants to hold on to it, another part that doesn't. I will consider on that.
I mean, Thistlewick still wants to prove himself and fight strong guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. He wants to prove himself, but there is another route to that.
He also wants to fight strong guys. Like he just didn't want to die.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Yeah, fair enough.
You still have my hand mirror, or is it me?
I do. You can take it back if you'd like.
All right. And did Murray prove to others that she ain't a monster?
No, I don't think so.
Mm-mm-mm. Very good. Okay. Amendments were fulfilled. Very good. did we learn something new and important about the world?
Yes,
Hydras?
the mating ritual of the frog people of Vile Rock.
And the existence of giant kaiju hydras.
And we also asked that question, are there actually... is it kaiju in this universe?
Okay, so, did we overcome a notable monster or enemy?
Yes,
No.
bureaucracy and religion.
I don't think so. We just walked away from one enemy and let it do its thing, and Thistlewick chickened out of fighting another enemy that would have killed him. I mean, Murray killed 2 lizards, but
You keep saying, like, would have killed him. I mean...
I'm trying to be
As a
generous
fact
to Thistlewick. I'm trying to be generous to Thistlewick, you know.
It might have killed him.
Or at least probably.
Alright. Did we loot a memorable treasure?
Did we? Oh,
No.
I don't think so, no.
The coconuts.
Oh yeah, I have a coconut.
I got a coconut bra.
That wasn't loot, that was purchasing.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's a treasure in Damien's size.
No, I don't think so, though.
See, this is why the spirit of justice is hounding Damien. It's just sin of lust, you know. So, yeah, take an XP for playing.
Yes.
That's actually 9 XP. That's actually not as bad as it originally seemed.
Session well gamed, well memed, well memed.
In general, that wasn't a lot of... I feel like I didn't get a lot of XP that round, but
That was
I guess...
Not a